I would have been happy to take the classes in the classroom where we could have interact with each other more freely. But having been restricted by this COVID-19, I am to take the classes through internet, using internet facilities, which may be or may not be liked by you or others. Well, I am going to recapitulate what I discussed yesterday regarding the concept of project and component of project and project management, and finally I will end up with the next class. The project is a series of activities in which we are given a definite period of time to perform a specific object. That is, a project has thus subject to time constraint and resource constraint. Our target may be eradication of illiteracy, eradication of disease, digitization of land records, and augmenting national outputs, and so on. So, time, it may be 15 days to 1 year to 2 years, etc. It may be reduced to even several hours for completion of a project. But resources are both natural, human, and financial resources. Financial resource means, in our society, money. That is hard money and soft money. Soft money takes the forms of coins and currency notes, and hard money is checks, shares, debentures. This is bond, etc. So while taking up project, we have to keep these factors in our mind. Otherwise, there is no point in taking up any project. That means we have to finish the targeted work, that is within a definite period of time amidst our resource constraints. What are the resources? Resources are both natural, human, and financial. What are the natural resources? It includes rainfall. Rainfall is a resource. Water bodies, forests and vegetations, land of various categories, hills and mountains. While taking up any project, we have to consider these as very important factors. These factors are almost constant, and therefore they are almost constant and do not change very frequently. Therefore, these are called parameters. Human resources is man and woman, and among the workers, men and women, there are 3 categories: skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled. Among the skilled, there are the technical personnel and others doing the white-collar jobs. This is in brief about the component of the project. Concept of project I have just told, but not showing you in writing in blackboard because it is deemed not so much necessary to write. Now, concept of project management. While discussing about the project, we have to keep in mind about the following factors. that is selection of project, initiation of the project, monitoring day-to-day work and the systematic evaluation, and final evaluation and closure. This is the task that is to be done by the management body, that is the white collar, non-technical, mostly technical and non-technical workers. This is the management body. So, thus, I have told you what is the function of management body. First of all, the management body has to decide which project to take up and which not. Taking up any project in order to get some financial benefit may boomerang, that is yield losses. So we have to be very, very careful in selecting the project. How shall we select the project? That is on the basis of our availability of resources and our other strength. Once the project is selected, our task then boils down to initiation of the project. Project initiation, it has some definite procedure. Without following this procedure, we cannot initiate any project. For example, in case of a land survey, we have to go to meet the officer dealing with the land matters, the collector, take briefing from them about what is what in the region. Then plan our activities accordingly. This is called project initiation. Plan our activities means arranging our teams, arrangement for machineries, and adjustment, arrangement for the transport movement, and so on and so on. This is what. Then comes day-to-day work management and its systematic evaluation. Once the project is initiated, a project manager has to submit report about the initiation and how we are going to start the project, and after doing what and what we have done before that. Then we send the team to the spot selected. How shall we select the spot of work first? It will be on the basis of maps. Map is very, very important, and where map is not available, we have to rely on the briefings from the authority and from the district head up to the village panchayat sarpanch, or to who is what sometimes called Gaungura in some region. In Bengal, they are called the Pradhans. They will identify the boundaries, and on the basis of this, the identification of boundaries, so we have to start the work with the help of our manpower and machinery. After the completion of day-to-day work, the function of the management body is to check and evaluate what has been done, by whom, and the quality of the work. After we shall take account how the work has been done, what were the defects, even after day-to-day checking, so that we can gain our experience, we can enrich ourselves and take prepared for the next project very, very well, in a well-coordinated manner.